guess what? We are those motherfuckers!
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Frolfcenter, presented by Frolfer Magazine. I'm Austin Lytle, and off the top, I just want to remind everybody to go follow our social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that good jazz. Bunch of good stuff coming out. You can win some cool shit. I still have to pick somebody that wins one of my signature discs, and also help a brother out. Go buy a signature disc if you want to. I would really appreciate it.
Where can they get them at Bomb Squad right now?
Bomb Squad, or just hit me up on the Facebook or Instagram. I'll get to you.
Nice.
I'm meeting up with some people. I'll be at the in-town putting league with a bunch of discs as well. So
are you coming on the 8th?
Yeah, March 8th, right?
March 8th, yeah. We're going to do Frolfcenter Live. That's a perfect segue. Well done. Frolfcenter Live, come to Scofflaw Brewing March 8th with a pop-up shop. We're going to be selling all the hats, all the sweatshirts, all the stickers, all the pins, all the good stuff, and a couple other spots as well. So definitely going to want to check that out. That's when they're giving away the big old belt, the big old wrestling belt for the putting league. Real quick, before we get off of anything, I want to give a shout-out to our buddy George Fiorini from Dark Ace Apparel. I don't know if you guys saw this. He's out at Las Vegas, and he did this.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
So yeah,
so
good on George. Yeah, the reaction was like it was an 11 out of 10 for sure.
Absolutely.
Straight to the basket. That's how I do when I get an ace. I'm just full sprint to the basket.
And I don't know if you guys saw. There's a little bit of controversy about that new Innova commercial. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I saw that MVP made a post, and they were like, "Yo, Innova, thank you for the agreement to whatever we did."
Yeah, it was a kerfuffle about credit on that Instagram of the Olympian throwing down the half pipe, right? But then they had another commercial that apparently, like right on the heels of that, got him in a bunch of trouble. So wait, I got it right here.
Yeah, pretty much. That was it right there.
Give it up to Murder Mike, everybody. He's our good friend. I'm sure he's cool.
I can't wait to have him on again.
Yeah, he's gonna be fired up this year. Cody, how are you doing?
I am wonderful, guys. Don't forget, if you don't need a disc, but you want some gear for some disc golf, go to propermagazine.com. We got a ton of stuff: pins, new era hats, sweaters, all sorts of stuff.
All sorts of stuff. And if anyone's trying to go watch the soccer game on Sunday, let me know. I don't want to pay $100 for a standing room ticket right now, so might be going to the bar up the street. Anyway, let's get right into it. I'm really excited. I don't know if these guys are excited as I am. This is the show of shows for this.
No, we don't really throw polecats, but yeah.
Yeah, this is the show for me. Tonight we have a gentleman named Harper Alexander. He is the tournament director and organizer of the 4th annual Polecat World Championships coming to San Francisco, California. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Harper Alexander.
What up? What's up, guys? Thanks for having me.
What's up, homie?
Thanks for
coming on the big screen here real quick. There we go.
Thanks for coming on. We're super excited to have you.
Yeah, same here. Likewise, really appreciate you guys. And pardon me for being sort of stereotypical angry white guy in the car here, but I'm at my kid's soccer scrimmage.
I swear to God, if Brody Smith gets another birdie, I'm going to burn this country down.
I won't start talking politics or road rage or anything like that.
Good. You might just be yelling at the soccer that's happening outside of the car.
Exactly.
Kill him, kid, kill him. Anyway.
Yeah, I do a decent job as a sports parent. I hold it back.
Good. Especially from in the car, it's easy.
Yeah, it's much easier when I'm here in a glass case of my own emotion.
Nice.
Yo, Harper, what was the first round you ever played, man? First disc?
First round I ever played? Well, I mean, I'm not like the longtime Frolfcenter watcher, but you guys are all in Atlanta, right?
Hell yeah.
I'm in
this
Durham.
guy used to be. Now he's in Raleigh. So
yeah, I moved to Raleigh, Durham. So
okay. Well, I grew up, born and raised in Atlanta. So the first disc golf round I ever played was probably 94, 95, 96, somewhere in that range at Redan Park.
Redan, yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And that was the first, and probably for, 95 until I graduated high school in 98, that was the only place I ever played. And so, yeah, obviously, like, super fond memories of that course. I went back a couple years ago and played, and it just all came rushing back. All the little holes, all the little stupid.
I mean, nothing's really changed at Redan.
No, I know. It still looks the same, and it's all the memories and all the inside jokes for me and my buddies at high school. It was a good time.
Where are you at now, Harper?
Yeah.
In San Francisco. Been out here, moved here in like the fall of 2009. So I've been here like 13 years, 12 and a half years.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
When was the last time you played?
Last time I played disc golf was, it's Thursday. I played a fun event Tuesday night, kind of a casual glow round Tuesday night. It was 2:22:22. So we set everything up in short in Golden Gate Park, and the contest was to see who could get the most twos, of course.
And I'm sure you threw Polecat on every hole.
Well, if only they had a glow Polecat, my man. So no Polecats for me. I throw, when I'm at a glow, I don't have the full bag, but I have I got the Berg, I got the claws. Yep, I don't throw the claws, to be honest. I have one.
Come on, cousin.
It approximates the shape, but it's so much faster and it's so much more stable that I don't really, I don't bag mine, to be honest.
No, it's a pig cat. It's a little too stable. I can do that with a classic rock. I don't need it.
Yeah, they're sneaky fast and sneaky long too.
Yeah.
They're perfect for warming up, if you ask me.
Yeah, for sure. They're good catch discs for sure.
Yeah. So you're definitely a guy who throws a Polecat. What kind of golfer are you? Like, if you had to do an ESPN interview, tell us about your golf game. How would you? What's the bellicose version of it?
I mean, the short answer is I would say conservative, and most of my friends would agree with that. I'm a good golfer. I'm sort of, 970, 980 rated. Although the caveat of that is I really, really and truly only played Golden Gate Park. That's it. I don't really have time to travel. I don't, I've got 2 kids, and so I don't go to tournaments and whatnot. So my number of rated rounds is very, very low on a course that I'm sort of an expert at. That said, I'm very conservative, the Polecat kind of fits right into that, because if I'm, 45 feet away and, the rage factor that I would feel if I took a bogey on a short hole, it's, it's a layup and a walk away gentleman's 3 all day long for me. So conservative, smart, people give me shit for laying up on hole 3 when I could go for it. I'm just saying, I'll see you at the end when I'm 7 down and you're 4 down.
There you go. Let everyone else make more mistakes than you, and you just keep on trucking.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I went from mediocre to decent, was just becoming the guy who can get a 3 with a gun to his head, right? And then suddenly,
that's pretty good advice.
When you can get a 3, then you start getting 2s, and suddenly you get 8 2s and a couple of 4s every round, and you're winning the league.
When it's just 2s and 3s, everything is good.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Those are the numbers I like seeing.
Yeah, exactly. So what part of if you're good at being safe and you're good at keeping the scoring over glory, what does Andrew Fish say? I solemnly swear to play boring disc golf, right?
Yeah.
Did you hang out with Fish when he was in Atlanta? Were you throwing around then?
No, I've never met him. He's an Ultimate guy. I played 13 years of Ultimate also, but he's probably 6 to 8 years younger than me, so I have not met him.
Okay, so if you're good at the safe game and making sure that you're just playing the way you can play, what do you need work on in your disc golf game? I
mean, having come from Ultimate, I'm a nice kind of smooth thrower. I've got a little sneaky distance for an older guy, and honestly, just like everybody, it's those 28 to 38 foot putts, really.
Yeah. Okay. Circle 2 or circle right at the edge there.
Yeah.
And are you an open bag guy? Do you kind of gravitate to one manufacturer?
Yeah, totally open bag. I mean, I lean super hard at Golden Gate Park on like a Buzz, a Berg, a Polecat, MVP tangent. I throw a tangent everywhere out there. And then, I've got 2 or 3 beat Thunderbirds in like various states of beatenness. And then for the longest holes, I'll throw a strike or a destroyer.
Nice. Okay. You have a destroyer run that's your run?
Yeah, I'm not like a disc savant, disc nerd in that sense, but I dipped my toe in disc golf like in 2010, 2011 before we had kids. Mm-hmm. And so my wife and I bought we went to this one store that doesn't even exist in San Francisco anymore, but we bought Star Wraith, like a PFN Star Wraith for her and a PFN Star Destroyer for me. And so I still have the Destroyer. It's like a really gorgeous, like strawberry ice cream kind of swirl.
Yes.
And, so that's like the main Destroyer that I lean on. And you can kind of, tilt it any which way.
Nice. And do you think the open bag model is going to be like the pro wave of the future, or do you think it's kind of a niche?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I don't know other than, I think the way of the future is going to be how do the pros continue to make more and more money? And
more helicopters.
Yeah, like by all means they should. They're the talent. I always support the talent getting paid. And so, it'll be interesting to see like how Nico or Drew do this open bag thing if, when Ricky's or Paul's or Adam Hammies or these contracts run out, do those guys see more lucrative futures, 2-3 years down the road with an open bag? It's possible.
Yeah. I mean, but I think we'll find out in the next 2 years, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I think it'll be a money question. There's no reason for like Kyle Klein or Hammies or whoever in 3 years to sign another deal with one company if an open bag is going to pay 1.5 or 2 times as much.
Yeah, and right. like Scott Stokely's running. He's got a Castoplast signature series. He's got the new Birdie putter signature series. He's gonna have all these signature series. Yeah, he's gonna have all sorts of stuff. So
yeah,
just stacking signature series. I love it.
Yeah, and maybe maybe it frees you up from some of the politics of like this is my team and that's your team and this is my manufacturer. And if guys just want to throw what they're great at and get rid of the BS and maybe make 1.5 times what they were before. The talent should and hopefully will always win.
Yeah, it's like Grip. Right. Grip started picking up people in the offseason because all of a sudden these people are on contracts where they can use any bag and not their manufacturer's bag. So like Grip is like, well, shit, we just already burned out our budget, but we got to take Chris Dickerson if we can get him, right? You can't say no to that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I know Grip and Pound and Upper Park, all these bag companies, that seems to be one interesting little niche where people are kind of going agnostic.
Yeah, I love it.
So Harper, tell us how this whole crazy Polecat World Championships started.
Yeah, I mean, it started fucking stupid and just ad hoc as a lot of good things do. And I bought a Polecat off a dude in Golden Gate Park, and I loved it, and I throw it, and it is actually a great course for a Polecat. That's kind of the funny thing about people talking about let's do Polecat Worlds here and let's do Polecat Worlds here. Like you have to have a short technical course to make it work, or else it's just going to be throwing your shoulder out for 63 throws in a round.
All right, 210 feet on that one. Let's go.
Exactly. Let's go. All right. This is normally a par 3, but for a Polecat it's a par 5. So it fits the course, so it works for me, and I love it. And then it's kind of stupid and niche and whatnot. And there's there are guys in the SF club who were throwing it before me. It fits the course out here. And then, all the Halo discs, Innova's Halo line started coming out. And, as a sort of like professional level online troll, I just started being like, well, what's the stupidest thing that they could make Halo next? It's not like the lion or the Viking or the pig or whatever, like even stupider than those. Like, let's go Polecat, which is, I was already kind of hooked into the Polecat anyway. And I was bored.
But it almost makes sense that it needs to be there.
Yeah.
I mean, I was bored as hell during the pandemic. It makes sense. There's got to be space online for, a sense of humor. And Innova, to their credit, has been pretty cool about me and now like 100 other people kind of annoying them in the comments. But that's how it started.
PJ Rodman has crawled inside of that company about it.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. Like, this thing has taken on a life outside of me, obviously. Like, not only him, he's got a huge following, whoever he is, but it kind of lives way bigger and beyond me at this point, for sure.
You say whoever he is, PJ Rodman? Do you not know PJ Rodman?
Is he known? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I know where he's based out of, but like I don't know who it is. And as far as I know, I'm not aware of who it is.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Maybe you are.
Andrew Fish. Andrew Fish says he knows who it is.
I mean, I know where he's based from, but I'm not even going to reveal that because I know secrecy is the part of the fun of it. And a bunch of my friends are more connected in disc golf than me, and I don't think they know who it is.
Yeah, it's a good secret.
We'll get to the bottom of it. We'll get to the bottom of it.
I think Frolfcenter might crack the case. So we're gonna we've been grabbing clues here and there. We've been grabbing clues.
Nice.
Have you had any huge players come and play in the past?
No, we haven't. So that's kind of a pivot this year. It has been 100% local in the past, and it's been 100% like just friends and SF peeps and whatnot. And so, in terms of like touring pros and like name players, if we get some this year, which I'm hopeful and expectant that we will, this will be the first time.
It looks like Juliana's in.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, I mean, she's in, and I am so thankful and happy that she's in, and we want her in. I did see, she did that post where it's like squeezing the Polecat thing in, but then her partner Jim had his health issues recently, and then she re-released like a new schedule, and it didn't have that in there. Obviously, it's not the time to make a joke, and all that. I wish her and Jim the best, so I hope that she and Jim will still be in, come May.
Gotcha.
And what's the format? Is it normal format? Do you want to tell us of any of the sponsors and prizes you're handing out?
Yeah, I mean, format is really straightforward. Format is just a single 18-hole Golden Gate Park round with a single polecat. So not my driving polecat and then my putting polecat. One disc the whole round. You do every shot with that round. The format's super simple. And then this year, for the first time, we're going to have a 3-day window where you can play the round anytime in that 3 days.
Nice.
It had been, in the past, we would just basically squeeze it into one afternoon because it was only 40, 50, 60 players. So the format's super simple. In terms of prizes and sponsors and whatnot, that is all in the works. I am hoping to accrue some sponsors, be that, kind of goofy and memey and small, up to places like Grip or UDisc or, Zuka or something like that. I reached out to places like that. In terms of players, I can't really confirm anybody yet because obviously these folks are busy and you got injury and you got touring grind and whatnot. But I am very optimistic that Juliana is excited about it and some more FPO and MPO names that everybody's heard of will be playing.
Yeah.
Nice. I know I've reached out to you in the past. We're 100% in. I will send you a box of stuff to give away.
Sick.
So
awesome.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
I hereby accept.
Awesome. Beautiful.
Is there a way people watching at home can follow you? Is there like a Facebook page or anything like that? Anything else we need to know about?
Yeah, we've got a Facebook event that I'm trying to figure out how to like open it up, wide. Basically, I posted it in the Polecat People Facebook group. So I kind of linked it to that group, which may or may not be the right move. I may need to unlink it and like make it just a wide open event. And then again, I don't want to say too much. I don't want to promise anything that's not confirmed, but I do also think that there may be some sort of coverage, some sort of post-produced round of a feature card, and my pie in the sky dream would be one MPO star, Juliana as the FPO star, and then 3 local contenders, the defending champion, myself and another friend. So a 5-person feature card to watch after the fact.
That'd be sick.
I love it 100%. I love it.
It's gonna be fun.
So. And this is, and tell people it's May 16th to 18th, right?
Yeah, 16th, 17th, and 18th. It's confusing because some tournaments are 3 days. This is obviously not a 3-day tournament. This is anytime within that 3-day window, whether it's 8 a.m. on the 16th or 6 p.m. on the 18th. Play your round, and we'll have a UDisc event and all that. And so it's play the round anytime in that window.
Beautiful,
nice, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, like speaking of like following video coverage and stuff. Do you follow the DGPT, the PDGA majors, and all that good stuff?
Yeah, I was working at home today and had the Vegas challenge on the side.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, I
literally turned it off just in time to jump onto this.
Yeah, I turned it off to come to this scrimmage, but I like that stuff. I mean, I was super psyched, to be honest. Really, really excited to watch the FPO feature card today and see not only Paige, coming back from a tough end of season last year, but all the European women and how they would, stack up and how they would stack up with her and Kat and all that. So
right,
I do
see Kat and her new sponsorship, all that good
jazz. Yeah, it's super fun, and I am a subscriber, and I love DGN.
Oh yeah, dude. The Jackie Chan. Good.
Yep, saw him, dude.
Dude, he started off on a hot fire.
They said it on the broadcast, and even as they were saying it, I was thinking it that like there's something about his mannerisms and his clothing and his eyes and his body type. It is very Macbethy. It's very strange.
Well, no, like he said it. Well, I watched I think it might have been Disc Golf Guy back when they went to Thailand. It was Philo Brathwaite, Barsby, and a couple other guys went over there. And there's some video coverage of Jackie Chan back in the day, and it was like
whooping people.
Yeah, and they said that the translator said that he had grew up on I call it the YouTube era of disc golf. Yeah, it's like these guys grow up watching YouTube, and they just emulate what they see.
Yeah, if you can try to pick that right here, you can measure that angle,
Whatever. Well,
yeah, I mean,
he's got Macbeth's backhand, and he's got somebody else's forehand, and I couldn't quite figure it out. I was watching
one today. It was, I mean, even after they said the Macbeth thing, because physically he even kind of moves like him and looks like him, and then he threw this backhand, and it was like a dead ringer for Macbeth's backhand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Emulation's a powerful drug. It really is in disc golf. It really works that way.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's why 5'9" and 150. I try to emulate Anthony Barella. That's my goal.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. Yeah. If you can just get your arm to pop out of the socket every time.
Yeah. That's who I play like.
It's not really physically possible, but I award you for it.
Yeah.
So how do you think the DGPT thing taking over the PDGA DGPT merge in long terms is going to work out? Do you think they're going to eventually just take over a complete pro tour? And I don't know, what's the deal with it?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm certainly, all of this is caveated by the fact that I'm not an expert and I'm not a disc golf business guy. Right. But, I think ultimately you're going to have the PDGA just be a governing body, right? Rules, sanctions against players that do something wrong, tournament fees, championships, certain awards and whatnot. But really it's going to end up being kind of like an MLB or a, PGA kind of thing. And then ultimately, I think the DGPT being a private company is probably smart. They'll end up running it this way for several years, and what happens, 3 years from now could look super different than what it looks like right now.
Yeah, we could have a Disc Golf Pro Tour and also a FedEx Cup.
We could have a collective bargaining with the PGA Tour, FBO, so they can get enough spots. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that is right about disc golf right now, obviously, and but then again, it's still, I think we feel like it's really making it and exploding, and it's still, we're still in the Ty Cobb, Babe Ruth era of disc golf.
Right. We're
1996.
Are we growing? Are we growing too fast though?
I don't think so. I mean, it's the good thing about DGPT, among others, and PDGA now is it seems like the speed of reaction to good and bad things that they do or mistakes and flubs is speeding up, right? So, I was literally I just turned off the Upshot, to tune in here, and they were talking about how the Player of the Year or the Rookie of the Year thing that Juliana won last year, that's been phased out already, right? So dumb stuff that's easy, low-hanging fruit, that stuff is getting phased out quick. So I don't think we're moving too fast, because it does seem like the people in charge of the 3 or 4 big orgs move really quick when stuff is a little bit off.
Right. And and personally, we know Leah Senegini very well. And Leah Senegini is very quick to make sure that things get fixed. And she's now on the PDGA board. So I think I
voted for her for sure.
Yeah, it's been, there's been a lot of internal, okay, well, let's just fucking fix it, please. That sort of thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, agreed. I know Leah a little bit just via email, and I supported the Color of Disc Golf event in Atlanta a year or two ago, whatever it was. But yeah, I was really happy to see her running, and a couple other kind of new face, fresh blood types on the board.
Yeah,
did you know Leah through Ultimate back in the day? Or she's a little bit younger than you?
Another person that's younger than me, but I've emailed with her a couple times, but no, she's probably 10 or 12 years younger than me.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. In good to her, I think she's in 44th, but she's like 7 strokes out of 7th or something like that. It's very tight. So she's doing all right out there
whole
in
field.
Las Vegas.
There were like 20 women at 3 under today.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was
like the FPO is tight.
Yeah.
So Harper, what do you think? What do you think about building disc golf courses with the mindset of spectators?
Yeah, I mean, frankly, I don't think about that very often, but I'm in favor of it. And I think if you're gonna have, so I hang out, a lot with Sean Jack and Sean Mercy out here in San Francisco, and they have their own production company and their own event planning company for OTBO and whatnot and other events too. And those are better guys for your question than me for sure. But we're headed toward more spectators, more entry fees for spectators, more online ticket sales obviously is already a thing, but like you're gonna have to plan. You're gonna have to be a guy like Sean or Sean who thinks about what is disc golf in 10 years, not just, hey, can I pull off this tournament, in 6 months? That's the future, or that's the present, honestly.
Is that the industry or the sport, though? Are we going to nerf some courses by designing them with spectators in mind?
I don't know. I mean, like, I don't think we need length. I just think we need, like, interesting. For me, frankly, like hole 6 at Vegas, that triple island, some people hate it. I love it. I think that's awesome.
Calvin fucked up today. Oh my God.
I didn't really watch any NPO today. I was busy, but I love holes like that. Whatever this hole 17 at USDGC, the hole 17 island at that other tournament, whatever that is.
All the mozzarella sticks right in my face.
No, I don't. Yeah, see that I don't love that.
Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of stupid in my opinion.
Yeah.
When you were on the East Coast, did you ever have a chance to play like the what am I thinking? Winthrop or the IDGC?
No, I never did. So I really only got deep into disc golf like 5-6 years ago. It was fall of 2016. So that's like 5.5 years ago. That's when I started, talk about like the YouTube generation. I was definitely in that, watching CCDG and watching Jomez in those early days.
Just like Danny Lindahl told you, didn't you?
Falling asleep to that soothing voice of Ian Anderson.
Dude, the number of times I fell asleep to Ian's voice, just insane. That theme song and that voice.
Let's watch some disc golf.
I was watching like the Colorado this or that and the Utah this or that and Montana, and all these guys that I thought were household names, but really it was just like CCDG household.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh man, I think I worry a little bit about like crushing the sport. I think we're like at 1996 skateboarding is what our culture of disc golf is at, and so this is the ESPN poaching pouncing thing.
Right.
Like this is when the money comes
to
in
the extreme.
Exactly. That's why we're Thrasher. I mean Frolfcenter.
We already had a Slim Jim commercial. We already had Jack Links do a disc golf commercial, right? So we already have broken into like the Tony Hawk on a Gap commercial threshold. Like we're not far off from like serious cultural trouble. But I do want to ask, while you're in Atlanta, this is a question that has always bugged me about California. Is the Mexican food really that much better out there?
I mean, it depends. Like I lived in LA for 2.5 years, and I actually thought like the taco stand vibe is really strong. Like the two, like the double tortilla, like onions and meat and cilantro, like that vibe, super strong. The Mexican like sit down restaurant like genre in LA I thought was really crappy, and it's not that great in SF either, but like burritos and tacos out here are incredible. But I don't see any reason. I don't get back to Atlanta as much as I wish. There's no reason why it couldn't be just as good there though. I think that's probably sort of picky little region.
Matty says don't eat Mexican west of the Mississippi.
Matty-O's also roll taco.
Is he aware of where Mexico sits?
Also, to be fair, he's got appendicitis. So, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Don't eat Mexico anywhere near the Alamo. Like, what are you talking about? Incorrect answer.
Bad answer. I like Matty-O, though.
I do too. I hope he's doing well. He got appendicitis. He's going to miss a couple of weeks tour or whatever. But
I saw that.
Good on it. Let's hope good recovery for Matty-O. Is In-N-Out Burger a bust?
No, I like In-N-Out, although it fucking destroys my stomach every time. So my sons love it. My wife likes it, you know, so like we'll go to it after a soccer game or a basketball game or whatever. But I've gotten to the point now where it's like established. Like if I go and eat, then I get a nap afterwards. Like I have to like it's very stereotypical, like, you know, dad shit or whatever. But like if I have an In-N-Out, then my family knows I need a 2-hour nap after that because it just wrecks my stomach. But it is delicious.
How many pairs of Nike Monarchs do you own?
Nike Monarchs? What is that?
That's the dad shoe, the grilling shoe.
The New Balance 5200s.
Dad.
I hear you. I go. What is what's the New Balance, like the 585 or whatever?
The 585. That's the
574, 585. Yeah,
574 in gray. You know, pristine.
The 2022 model.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it how shoes now. All the hot shoes just look like absolute shit. That's my favorite.
Right.
Dude, it makes me.
Do you have a certain pair for mowing the grass too?
Bro,
exactly.
Pumps are $175 for Reebok pumps. I'm so mad about it right now.
I like it how, you know, cool shoes now have an inch for some reason coming off the back just to look like a pontoon boat.
Listen, man, I don't get it.
Shoes. Don't talk about them.
Yeah, well.
Y'all see Chris Dickerson's shoes today, though?
Everybody's rocking the Vans, bro.
Oh, they were fire. They were
How about Calvin? Calvin's wearing flip flops, bro.
Man, Calvin can do whatever he wants. But yeah, the outdoor Vans thing is weird. Like those don't seem to have much traction. I looked at them at a store, and they're not very deep cleats at all.
No, you can go to Frolfcenter.com and read a review of them. I wore the Ultra Ranges for like 3 weeks of playing and wrote a review. Not a disc golf. I mean, if you're on a golf course, if you're in a park course, if you're at Redan, fine. Sure. Anything or more intense than Redan is trash. Yeah.
Yeah. If it's a turf tee pad, maybe, but if you're going to be slipping around on concrete, that did not seem like a very safe shoe.
No, those
but it's a shoe that's built for grip tape.
No, not those are. Those are the Ultra Ranges. That's a whole other thing. That's like a fresh foam bullshit. That's a Skechers with a Van stripe on it. Is what.
Well, the boys that are like, I had a couple of buddies that are like swear by him right now.
Alden Harris wears them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that brand that he's wearing, or the whatever
Ultra Range
he's wearing. Yeah. Well.
Anyway, we've got a question from a celebrity in the chat. His name is Marmo Sat.
Yes, the king.
Which pro do you most want to see at the Polecat, which is Polecat World Championships?
At Polecat, like if we take Juliana as hopefully a given, who I'm thrilled to see, and she's been an early backer on this. If we go outside of her, you know, I would love to see James Proctor. I would love to see a guy like Nathan Queen, who I know you guys have a connection to now.
Yeah.
Okay. We can pass some words.
Like I think he'd be a perfect one, right? Because he seems like a dude with like a sense of humor. He's an Innova player. He's a smooth thrower, and I think he'd be a natural one. If we're talking Innova, I would love to see Barsby, Proctor, or Queen.
I think all of them can sling it. I think Philo could probably rip a pole.
Oh yeah. I reached out to Philo. Online.
Yeah.
Haven't heard back yet, but
he's been busy.
I'm in touch with a bunch of MPO. I know he's busy right now. Yeah, I didn't email him today.
He's in damn Wisconsin doing media.
Yeah, and well, because they bought a building, they got a studio now. Anyway,
they have a studio in Wisconsin now.
So there is art now for the Polecat. I want to put it on the screen. Can you give us a breakdown of the art, because it's got a lot of fun Easter eggs in it as well?
For sure. Yeah,
I enjoyed this.
This is incredible stuff. So Marmoset did this art, and you know, he's a legend, obviously, in stamps and in alt stamps and cool kind of other stamps for Innova and other discs and whatnot. So yeah, Polecat is sort of the hashtag and the shorthand for Polecat World Championships. You got the name there. And then you got 4 redwoods for it being the 4th year. You've got a circle around with 54 points for 54 par. And then, you know, obviously I love the Polecat himself. You know, he looks like super like lovable, and you just want to like squeeze him. And then, you know, one thing I was pitching to hit to Marm was like, can we put a halo above the Polecat's head? And I think he did a version. It didn't look great. And then he snuck in the very cheeky little halo inside the circle, just like Innova's halo design, which I absolutely love. So yeah, Marmoset is a god, and I love this art.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. And the meetings are super rad too. I love it.
Yeah, I like the colors. I mean, it's going to look absolutely sick on some merch, which is my next big, you know, project for March.
Yeah, that's very exciting.
Marmoset says he throws in Crocs. What the
Who throws in Crocs?
Marmoset.
I don't even want what. No,
That's
Crocs
smooth.
for every
That's
round.
smooth
So
throw.
one of our buddies, Joe Costa, asks, "Is there a restaurant you miss from Atlanta?" I know it's been a long time, but
So, I pretty much left there after high school, right? My parents are still there, so I go back for Thanksgiving week every year. But like,
What part of
it's a
Atlanta are
little
they in?
so I grew up right off the Emory University campus, and then now they
Yeah.
live a little bit further out, like sort of inside the perimeter, but near Clarkston.
Decatur.
Oh yeah, we like Clarkston.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not like a huge restaurant guy because I haven't really lived there since 18. But when I was going to high school, we would go to La Fonda, we would go to Fellini's, we would go to Eats.
Oh yeah.
Those were kind of like the spots if you were 17, 18 years old and like hanging out after Frisbee or after soccer or whatever.
It's probably Fellini's. Fellini's was the shit.
Fellini's.
Fellini's is the shit.
Yeah,
Fellini's
well, I used to go to the one on McClendon. We'd play Ultimate
Yep.
Summer League on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then that was the spot, that little patio where all the Ultimate players would hang on Tuesday nights and Thursday nights.
Yeah, McClendon one's the Candler Park, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one makes the best pizza too. Still,
Yeah.
honestly.
That was
It's
the
like
spot.
the original one.
Possibly, yeah. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's the
'Cause
original.
now
It's either that one or on Peachtree Street, one or the other.
Yeah.
it
All
may
right,
have
so-
been London, yeah.
We're gonna get into some of the fun questions. Do you have like 15 more minutes to talk to us?
I think so. I can't really see the scrimmage right now, but let's say 7 or 8 more minutes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna run through this real quick. I'm gonna
All
give
right.
you the keys
Speed round.
to. I'm giving you the keys to the Innova factory. You can make anything
This
but
is
a Halo
dumb.
Polecat. What are you making?
Anything but a Halo Polecat.
Because we know that's what
I
you
mean,
make if you can make anything.
Sure. So what would I be making? I mean, I do think obviously the Halo discs are cool, but that transitional star material they came out with a couple years ago was also really cool. Like a transitional star destroyer, transitional star Thunderbird. And then, I've gone back and forth on G-Star, but like now I'm kind of in on G-Star, as a feel and as a look, G-Star Leopard 3s, G-Star TL3s,
All right.
that kind of like 7, 8, 9 speed seems to fit G-Star really, really nicely. So maybe
Yeah.
like a Thunderbird in that transitional star and like a TL3 in like a wild sort of milky G-Star.
Yeah, like a G-Star.
Yeah.
So
Where you can see all the little folds and ripples.
yeah.
Somebody wants to know if PJ Rodman will make an appearance. Will he please stand up? Anyway.
I asked him, does he want to partner with the tournament? Does he want to support the tournament? Does he want to, be part of anything? And, we're back and forth a little bit. And he's psyched about the art. He saw Marm's art. He loved it. But, we still have 3 months, which is good.
Yeah, it's good. It's
We'll
good.
work something out.
If
I'm
you
sure
could have
they'll
a
sponsor it.
polecat, if you could have a polecat in the plastic of any manufacturer other than Innova, what would you want?
Ooh.
I know my answer is Infinite D Blend immediately, but
Lone Star.
Yeah. I mean,
That
what
would
comes
be
to mind immediately, I have a Pure that I throw, a Pure in the gold line. That's a great plastic, and I can do anything on Earth with that Pure. So like a gold line polecat would be sick, or
A 400 Spectrum from Prodigy.
that's nice too. Yeah, or like the kind of the top of the line MVP is really nice too.
yeah.
Could you imagine a polecat with an outer rim of rubber?
I would love it. I would love it. Yeah. All right.
So maybe that's the next target. You never know, PDJ Rubin. So you win the scrimmage tonight, where are you guys going for the celebration meal?
Oh, well, God, I don't know if you guys have kids, but don't overschedule them because when we go from here, we're going home to give our dog a walk, and then we're going to the child who's at the scrimmage now. He has an art class from 6:30 to 7:30, while the other one is at basketball right now with my wife, and then we're all going to Vietnamese food, and then my wife is going somewhere after that, and it's like a fucking one thing after another. So
I forget it is like
After working a fucking 8-hour day, huh?
Well, it's only 5 o'clock here now, but yeah. So one is at basketball right now, one is at soccer. Then we'll meet up, and one will go to art, and then we'll all meet up again, and we'll go to Vietnamese food. That's the plan.
All right. Good.
Who would if you could play disc golf with any celebrity as your doubles partner, who would it be?
Bob
Dead or
Dylan.
alive.
Bob
Dylan.
Bob Dylan. That's a
The
good.
Chime-
answer.
terrible.
chines, they are a changing.
Oh, dude, the chines, they are a changing. They are a chinin'. He'd be obviously terrible because he's about 73 pounds probably. But
Fuck it.
Frail.
me and Dylan against like Proctor and Heimberg, I think we could take them.
All right. I like that. Do you have any superstitions on the disc golf course?
Superstitions. That's a good one. Not like really. I mean, you know, I used to be more touchy about people moving or music or going in the right order. You know, honestly, I've realized that like everything that goes right on the disc golf course goes right for a reason, and everything that goes wrong is like me either not focusing or, you know, you're just never going to get them all, right? So like if I hole 2 at Golden Gate Park is like super gettable, but like if I don't get it, maybe I'll get, you know, 14, 15, 16, like much tougher holes later. So I've kind of taken on a Zen persona, at least in my own head, at Golden Gate Park, where it's like I know I can always finish 4, 5, 6 under. How I'm going to get there is sort of a mystery, which is kind of fun to find out.
The impermanence of it all, right?
Yeah, it's all very impermanent. Nothing stays. Nothing lasts forever. And if you take a par on hole 2, so be it.
Nice.
What's your
Go ahead, Cody.
What's your walk-up song? Like if you were at GBO and they play that song before you tee off.
Yeah, I've actually thought about that, shockingly. What is that? Safari song by Greta Van Fleet is pretty sick. And then I'm a big White Stripes fan too. So like Hello Operator from White Stripes. That's a sick one. Yeah.
Do you
so
do
those
Dead
would be my
Weather and all
two
that too, or
first
just White
instincts.
Stripes?
Sorry?
Do you do like Dead Weather, Raconteurs and all that, or just White Stripes?
I like Raconteurs a little bit. I don't know Dead Weather at all, but you know, I'm a huge White Stripes guy. That's like commute music, disc golf music, carpool with the kids music. My like 7-year-old knows all about Hello Operator and like you know, all this kind of like 90s and 00s rock.
Nice.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
You'll be a good trivia person later in life, you know, bar trivia.
Yeah, well now I mean,
you know he
7-year-old
kills it
who,
in
like,
trivia.
Yeah, he requests. I played "Push It" by Salt and Pepper as a joke one time. So now that's like it's so freaking catchy. That's like a carpool song. And then I played. There's a song called, God, what is it by?
The Sugar Hill Gang.
Well, yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. So there's an early rap called, oh my God.
Come on, dude.
Jam on It. Jam on It.
Jam
is like
on
an
it.
early,
Jam
yeah.
on.
So we got onto that. I think I had played like Funky Cold Medina, and then it went down, you know, Apple Music went down like an early rap rabbit hole. And so Jam on It is like in that, you know, Sugar Hill era. And my kids are obsessed with Jam on It, which was probably came out before I was born.
It's a wedding dance song at this point. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's
I don't even know what group that is, but it's like very, very early 80s, late 70s hip hop.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. So the most important question of the night is: do you remember the Waffle House order?
I am a huge just regular salt and pepper guy, right? So just I would get like a burger and like you know, what do you call it? Just with salt and pepper. No butter, no tomatoes, no jalapenos, none of that stuff. Just salt and pepper.
Nice. Okay.
Right
on. Oh wait, we got Nucleus. Marmoset's saying Nucleus. Jason Cummings is saying Technotronic. So
Nucleus. It's definitely Nucleus. That's right.
Okay, Harper, before we let you go, we've been playing a new game with our guests. It's called Dope or Nope. It's kind of like Hot or Not, but we use Dope or Nope. And we have written up 2 for you because we had a hunch that one of them might not land as a joke, but now I think it will. So we're going to do 2 quick Dope or Nopes with you.
All right.
And the first one is Dope or Nope. You do not get to explain your answer. You just have to say Dope or Nope. The Yaccoon Claws.
Dope.
DX Birdies. Dope. Sorry, I missed it. The Sonic.
Dope. Nope. Hard nope.
The Zephyr.
Dope.
Okay. Latitude 64 Bite.
Never heard of it. That's a nope from me.
Okay. And the Blowfly.
Is that the super gummy one?
Yeah.
It's a nope. Strong nope.
Okay. So we're gonna show these in a second. Now here's the one I really wanted to ask because you said you were a professional level internet troll earlier. We had some questions about whether or not Mr. Rodman.
I've never been paid for it, though.
Right. I want to ask you, dope or nope, nose rings?
I'm going to say nope.
Okay. Dope or nope, Carmen Electra?
Dope, for sure. Yeah, that's my era, baby.
Okay. Rebounds in basketball?
Extremely, extremely dope. You got to go get the hustle points.
All right. North Korea?
It's a nope from me.
That's a nope from you, dog. And Brody Smith?
Oh, man. I'll say nope.
Okay, cool. We were trying to figure out if you were PDGA Rodman this whole time. And so those are the answers right there. I'll put them up on the big screen after we get you out of here. I know you're trying to go watch a soccer game. I'm going to put you on the big screen. You tell people how to follow the Polecat World Championships, how they can support it. You tell them goodbye. Thank you for coming on the show. We love you. Godspeed and God bless, my man.
Hey, thanks, Dennis.
Yeah, thanks.
Really nice to meet you guys. In terms of following me and in terms of Polecat Worlds is May 16th, 17th, or 18th in San Francisco's Golden Gate Park. Come out, find me on Facebook or Instagram. I think on Instagram I'm Polecat Worlds, and on Facebook I'm just my name, Harper Alexander. Message me anywhere in there, and we'll hook it up. It's gonna be fun.
All right. That was fantastic. Thank you, Harper Alexander, for coming on. I'm not sure if you're PDJ Rodman or not. We're going to figure that out still. Let me get on the big screen. I'll put up these dope or nope answers so that we have all of the prerequisited. Here's all the blackmail for Harper Alexander, guys. If you're trying to blackmail him, there it is right there.
Nose rings are a nope, but Carmen Electra and rebounds are dope.
Yeah, okay, that's a confusing answer. I'm not really sure what that means.
Multicolored hair. He would have said.
I think cheetah print hair was what we were supposed to have in there. I couldn't remember it all.
He kept a pretty straight face through it all.
I guarantee you.
Every time Dennis PDGA Rodman was brought up.
And I do want to say, to add to the confusion, the comment that kind of tried to set it off was called No Name Uno, which sounds like the most throwaway account I've ever heard about in my entire life. So I think that might be somebody trolling us. I'm pretty sure. Or we're going to sign off, and Harper's going to be like, you motherfuckers just outed me. I can't fucking believe it. You guys have to sign an NDA right now.
We can only hope, so we can screenshot it and post it.
Loaded cues, he says. Loaded cues. What's up, Jason?
Delete the footage now.
Yeah.
At the end of this year.
Actually, no matter of fact, somebody's knocking on my door right now.
Oh, shit.
By the end of the year, we're going to get to the bottom of who PDGA Rodman is.
Yeah. We're going to figure. I think that's
our goal for you guys at home. And
we're gonna tear the mask off like it's Scooby Doo, and it's gonna be Terry fucking Miller. Watch,
right, dude? That'd be so funny.
It could be,
bro. You pesky kids.
Joe Costa originally had said,
"We got fucking Scooby Doo right here."
Rhymes with Lou Gibson. I think that's been put out there before, but there's no way.
Rhymes with Lou Gibson,
like Drew Gibson.
Is PDGA Rodman?
There's no way. I don't think Drew Gibson's got it in him. I think he's too busy.
All right, boys.
Oh.
Harper is definitely PDGA Rodman.
I don't see it.
Harper Thompson?
No, Harper Alexander, a fucking guest.
For all we know, it could be fucking Murder Mike.
Dude, it could
no,
be
it's definitely not Murder Mike.
No, Murder Mike's too busy.
Murder Mike's got his own shit.
Anybody have any other questions for us before we get out of here?
I should hope not.
I should hope not. We've covered it all. We are working on our guests for next week. They had responded and said, yes, we'd love to be on the show. Give us dates. And we gave them dates, and now we're waiting to hear back from them. So
who is this?
It's I think it's a local shop up by Cody there.
It's not by me, but they do good stuff for charity.
Yeah, they're good folks, but they had response. So we're gonna. I don't want to put them on blast, but we're working on it.
So we need a backup.
We need a backup just in case. I mean, you said Dickerson wants to come back on, but we don't know if next week.
All right. Let's end this.
Let's end this anyway.
Thursday is the weekend of Memorial, so like
after talk.
After talk.
I love you guys. I'll see y'all in a second when we end the episode.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll figure it out.
Yeah, see it. Okay, see it in a minute. Bye. Yeah, hey,
shoppers, can I get a fucking Oh, yeah.
Thank you.